I told a coworker to stop commenting on my snack choices. So I work at this office where they keep the break room stocked with snacks and drinks. Like actually good stuff too, not just stale crackers. I'm talking chips, candy, fruit snacks, soda, the whole deal. I usually bring my own cherry Coke because I drink it at home anyway, but I'll grab snacks from the break room throughout the day. This one coworker, Amy, started doing this thing where she'd count my snacks out loud. Like I'd walk past her desk with a bag of chips and she'd go, "Ooh, snack number 3?" Or I'd grab my second soda and she'd be like, "Another one already?" It was weird, but I figured she was just trying to be funny or whatever. Then other people started doing it too. I'd be eating a granola bar in the common area and someone would laugh and ask what number that was for the day. It got old fast. My dad used to do this exact same thing to me growing up, constantly monitoring what I ate, and it always made me feel like garbage. So yeah, it was hitting a nerve. I finally told Amy one day that I didn't find it funny and asked her to stop. She kind of rolled her eyes but said okay, except she didn't stop. She just got more subtle about it. She'd glance at what I was eating and do this little smirk thing, or she'd whisper to another coworker when I grabbed something from the break room. 2 weeks ago, I was eating a fruit roll up at my desk. Amy walked by, saw it, and literally laughed out loud. Then she goes, "How many of those have you had today?" I snapped. I turned around and said, "Why is this any of your business? Commenting on what people eat is basically the same as commenting on their body, and it's inappropriate. I would never do that to you, and I need you to stop doing it to me." Her face went red, and she just walked away without saying anything. She looked pissed, but honestly, I didn't care anymore. I was done. 3 days later, my manager Linda pulled me into her office. She had this disappointed look on her face, and she told me I made Amy cry. I explained what had been happening, and Linda just shook her head. She said, "Amy just cares about you, and you could have been nicer about it." I told her I had already asked nicely before, and it didn't work. Linda sighed and said I wasn't in trouble, but I needed to be more mindful about how I talked to people. Then she actually used the phrase mean girl, which made me want to scream. I left her office feeling like I was the bad guy for setting a boundary. For the next week, Amy avoided me completely. Other coworkers were being kind of cold too. I started eating lunch in my car because the break room felt tense. Then last Tuesday, everything changed. I was getting coffee in the break room when I heard crying from the bathroom. It was loud, like someone having a full breakdown. I knocked and asked if they were okay. The door opened and it was Amy. Her mascara was running and she looked like she hadn't slept in days. She just started talking, told me she's been struggling with an eating disorder for 2 years, said she's been obsessively tracking not just her own food but everyone else's too. She admitted she was projecting her issues onto me and others. She said when I confronted her, it forced her to realize how out of control she'd gotten. She'd been monitoring coworkers' eating habits the same way she monitored her own. She apologized for everything, said she'd already scheduled an appointment with a therapist because after our confrontation she couldn't ignore it anymore. She thanked me for setting a boundary even though it was hard to hear. I didn't know what to say. I told her I appreciated the apology and I was glad she was getting help. Amy went to Linda that same day and explained everything. Linda called me in the next morning and apologized for calling me a mean girl. She said she should have listened to my side more carefully instead of assuming Amy was just being friendly. Amy's been out on medical leave for the past week getting treatment. A few coworkers who used to make comments have stopped completely. The break room actually feels normal again.